Hello everyone, it's me, Justin. I thought I'd just come on quickly. It's Saturday afternoon, so this is the day that I usually do my Western Governor's work, and I usually crack away at least one assignment, and I'll probably get on that later today. But I just thought I'd come on and just give a little bit of, encouragement, because I know that for many of you, working away on your assignments or your assessments, whether you're studying, you're writing, or you're planning your writing, you can feel kind of a little bit isolated or alone in the Western Governor's world, because many of us are working on our own. Of course, you'll have the support of your mentors or your mentor or your instructor, but I think for the most part, a lot of us really are fueling this on our own and carving our own path. And so I think that's why a lot of us do seek out videos where we can watch each other do some of the learning activities or some of the progress reports on how we're doing. But I just want to say that, if you are struggling and you're kind of in your degree and it's been a hard month, maybe you're just really busy and, you're not as motivated as you used to be. I kind of got through that hurdle a while ago, so I know that the challenges with that. Just remind yourself, some of those reasons that you did enroll. And maybe that is for career advancement or just lifelong learning. Maybe it's just to prove to yourself that you can set out a big task. Maybe you never got the chance to do a degree before if you're in a bachelor's degree. Or like me, if you're in a master's degree, maybe you just want to prove to yourself and potentially others that, you can learn at any age and you can advance at any age and you can really push yourself to do a degree, such as myself, in 6 months or a year. And for me, it's really important to keep that in mind because, we all have our reasons. And when we are feeling stuck or we're feeling a little bit demotivated, those reasons are what actually push us out, or those motivation or those initial purposes behind pursuing it. And so sometimes I just remind myself of those different things, and I think you should too. But I also think you should remind yourself of how much you've done this far, even if you're in your first course and you've done 2 or 3 assignments or assessments. That's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of writing. For me, I'm done 16 or 17 assessments. So that's a ton of writing. And so I just try to remind myself of, wow, like you've been able to really push yourself to get better at writing as well. Because when you are writing like this, if you are in a degree where you are primarily writing, it's so concentrated that no matter what, you're going to improve your writing. I mean, it's inevitable. Recently I was writing for another reason outside of my assessments, and I look back at it and I think, whoa, like how did I do that? How did I write with so much detail but still being concise and clear? And I think when I'm writing through Western Governors, I'm referencing a lot of the criteria which is guiding my writing, but I'm also just really thinking about, what's necessary while I'm writing, and I'm thinking about how to get better at it. And I am getting better, because when you write that much, of course you're going to get better. So what I'm saying is remind yourself of all the work you've done and just be proud of that. I think you have to, because no one else, maybe your instructor or mentor will be proud of you. Of course, they send emails and remind us of, those accomplishments, but primarily we are carving our own path here. So hopefully that, this was just a nice little word of encouragement. It's Thanksgiving in Canada, so I don't think it's Thanksgiving in America, probably not for a while, but to those who are Canadian, happy Thanksgiving. And if you're not from Canada and you are working away this weekend, hopefully have a good weekend, get some tasks out of the way, but also get some time to enjoy. In Canada, soon it will pretty much turn for the worst quickly when it comes to winter. We have a pretty brutal winter. It's about 6 months long. It's not like full on 6 months, but when it snows and it just gets mucky for a long time. And so it's going to turn winter. And so I'm just trying to remind myself that we all have to kind of enjoy some of the outside world too, even while we are kind of locked up in a way. So take some time out, but also make sure to get some of your little tasks done. And if you're watching this video, make sure to just post in the comments and just say what you were able to get done, what you're working on. Let me get to know you a little bit. Okay, I will see you in the next video.